Good morning. Hi, Crystal. In the future, if you're late, that is, for example, you think in about 5 minutes, give us a call.
Okay.
Because otherwise David is waiting for you.
Okay.
David is sitting here waiting all the time.
Okay.
He's waiting for you. So that you give us a call so we to say, for example, you tell us I will delay for 10 minutes, then okay, so we will know.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course, if you just wait, you think it's almost there, just 5 minutes later, it's fine. But if more than 5 minutes, you guys give us a call.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you give us a call, so we know that you are late. So tell David. So David, David, he's not that kind of person like us that is patient. He's not patient.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you let him know, you say, okay, something will happen, then he will, he can do something else.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, today you're watching the Onward movie, huh?
Yes.
How is it? Do you like it?
Yes. It starts with a boy called Slow. Many years ago, in the winter of 1831, a boy was born to the family of returns again of the hunk papa band of the Dakota Sioux. For Flo returns again loved his daughters, knowing well that women are the heart of the nation. Both he and his wife gave thanks to Wakan Tonka, for at last gave them a son. Now returns again said, "We have one who will hunt for his hunk papa people and help to protect them." But his wife smiled. She said, "You have one to follow his father's path." It was a custom in those days to give a child her name. Such names came from the way a child acted. So happened with returns again and his father before him. So the parents of this boy and the other relatives in Typhus Bay, his extended family watched the first son of returns again closely.
Okay, what did you learn here?
What I learned from the story is return. I remember a boy was born to Dakota Sioux.
Okay.
Okay. So I remember returns the the parents of the boy. Oh no, I remember. Okay. My example is such names came from the way a child acted.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay, if he had tried to swallow everything he could get hold of, as was the case with one of his cousins. They might have called him Hungry Mouth, but that was not so for this boy. If he were to take much longer eating, his uncle Four Horns said the food would bite him before he bites it. Perhaps his mother thought if he were quick in his movements and always watching things, they might call him Mouse. But that was not the case for this boy. He never did anything quickly. This son of returns again was always slow. "You wee," his mother said. "Come here quickly." But her son only looked at her. "Meow how," returns again would say, "Are you sleeping?" But it was not sleep that made their son act as he did. It was simply the way he was. Every action he took was slow. "Slow he," his father said. That is the name for our son. His mother agreed. We will call him Slow. So that became his name. Slow's uncle Four Horns would tell Slow how the horses came to the plains only in the time of Slow's grandparents, and how the horses made their lives easier than they had been in the old days. Some said that the horses were bought by the Wisconsin, the white man, but Four Houses told him different story. Our creation, Waktang loves the Laktoa people, his uncle would tell him. When Taka saw that we had only our dogs to help us pull over traverse and hunt buffalo, so Wakta sent us a new animal as faithful as our dogs, but able to pull our loads and carry us as quick as the whirlwind into the hunt. The Shou Taquan, the spirit dog, as Slow grew up, he was not happy with his name. Few boys were given names they wanted to keep. No one wanted to be known as Hungry Mouth or Curly or Running Nose or Slow. All of his life, but until a child earned a new name by having powerful dreams or by doing some brave or special deed, it could not be changed.
I remember. We will call him Slow.
His mother and his father, right?
Yes.
Why do they call him that?
Because that became his name.
Because what are his actions?
Our Hungry Mouth.
His actions are slow, right? That's
Yes.
why they call him slow?
Yeah.
How can he change his name?
He can change his name.
It's the last sentence.
Having proper dream by doing some very specialty, it cannot be changed.
Right, that's the only way he can change his name, right?
Yes, it is the only way it could be changed. Okay, here goes. Slow wished for his vision of very to come to him. He wished for a vision that would allow him to prove himself to his people. Slow longed to have a name like his uncle Four Horns or like the strong name himself has earned. He chose again to strike the enemy. However, Slow's mother said was given his name because of his courage in battle. With the crows raging an hour, here's the others roar.
Okay, so what did you learn here?
What I learned is Slow you have name like Uncle Four Horns or a strong name.
How was Slow's father's name given?
Returns again to strike the enemy.
It says the last sentence how he got his name, his father got his name.
It is given. Your father is a given name because of his courage in the battle.
His courage, right?
Yes. Your turn.
Okay. Ready to retreat, but your father was the one who returned. Because of his bravery, the enemies were driven away. You must always help and protect your people, she continued. A true Lakatoa shares everything with the people. Slow listened to his mother's words, knowing how true they were. He often seen his father return from hunting and share what he brought back with the people in the village. He remembered 2 winters ago when his father returned from a raid and brought back many horses. Return again had given all of those horses away except for one strong gray pony, which he saved for his son. The best way, Returns again told him, to gain the respect of your people is to be both brave and wise. Slow understood these words. By the time Slow reached his 7th winter, he had gained a reputation as one of the strongest of the boys, and when it came to riding, none of the small children was more at ease on the back of a pony than the boy called Slow. What did you learn here?
Okay. I remember where a true Dakota shares everything with people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I remember he, I remember Returns again giving all horses away without a strong gray pony. Does of exercise. Most of cars and source cars.
Okay, well, I gotta get going. Gotta get, I'm late for work. Sorry, I'm feeling a little sick. Tired, sick and tired. Gotta go.
So, Returns again was the man who could sometimes understand the speech of the animals and the birds. Slow too, and heard some of his father's gift. He knew that his gray pony understood him, and when he was on his back, it was as if the two of them were one. He knew that many of his Dakota people would speak with the birds and animals, and hear the speech as clearly as human words, and the animals understand as well. And because he listened to the animals, Returns was given 4 more names. One summer, Returns was hunting with some friends. As they camped at night beside the fire not far from the place called Smoky, but they heard a sound approach them. It was a low sound like deep voice talking. Someone was coming on the trail, which led. So yeah. Slow.
What did you learn here?
Walt learned to Slow and heard the sound of his father's gift.
Mm-hmm.